Now then, guys, I really know I said really means the world and appreciate it a lot in the last intro. I just watched it back now. That it was painful. I'm sorry for putting you through that, but hopefully we can get back on track today. I don't know why I even rambled on about that. We've had an okay start of the season, a win, a draw and a loss. It's pretty standard, but 2 home games today and a big opportunity to move on. We have completely changed our tactic and you guys are going to be probably quite shocked. I'm just throwing everything at it after a disappointing first 2 games, but we won the last one, so it's all good, right? Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2018 and part 2 of season 3 of our Journeyman series with Boston United. And today we have 2 matches, one against Harrogate, one against Guiseley. I think Guiseley were in the National League last season, so definitely a team we need to keep an eye on. Joey Barton's manager there, goodness me, why is he retired? Did he join anybody? Apparently not, so he just saw out his ban and retired and took over Guiseley. So we'll be meeting Joey Barton a little bit later. Anyway, let's have a look at the last few matches. It's only been 2. We lost 2-0 against Stockport County. Really disappointing performance, as you can see. Chapman had a really good game, but everybody else pathetically bad. But then we beat York City 1-0 in the last game. It was a much more solid performance, but unfortunately Ferdinand got injured, meaning that we're only down to 2 midfielders, which is a big problem these days because we've gone back to a formation that worked alright at Blyth early on in the season. It was a 4-3-2-1. So as you can see, Joe's new 4-2-3-1 here. But we've went for a load of things. I sat for about 15 minutes just thinking about what I want to do with the squad, and this is what I want to do. We've been going more direct recently. I feel like that hasn't been working because I said it in last episode, the balls were just going all over the place. It was quite ridiculous, so I thought, we'll try and work it more into the box, so we're going to do that, but we're also going to look for the overlap with the fullbacks, because I think we've got better fullbacks this year, so I think that'll work. We're going to run out the defence. I don't know why I picked that one, it's just something that worked quite well last year. We're going to exploit both flanks, because we're going to have 2 high quality wingers on the pitch. We're going to play at a higher tempo. We're going to close down a bit more, show a bit more passion, and we don't want the goalkeeper distributing it quite short. Everything else is mixed really, or balanced, so that's what we've went for. It was a really risky decision, and as you can see, we have 3 players in the midfield now. I want this to be I want it to be that. Does that change who can play there? No. So we have a ball winner in the middle, an advanced player maker either side. We've got the 2 wingers and Kabongo up front on his own. We've brought Jonathan Forte in since the last episode, and he scored a penalty last time, so hopefully he'll do alright. He's he's out of contract. He's on non-contract, okay. I didn't know this guy was on non-contract, but he is. So Jonathan Forte on the left hand side, obviously his experience will be crucial. Phil Mitchell is back from injury today, so we might see him a little bit later on. But that is going to be the team for today. George Willis in goal with Davies, Parker, Killick and Nugent in defence. We've then got Chapman, Watson and Baptiste in the middle, with Waite and Forte behind Kabongo up front. So let's get into it. Hopefully we can get a victory today. By the way, I've gone standard on the mentality. I don't know, attacking wasn't really working, so And I don't want to go too defensive, so we're just going to go standard and try and have them, because they're thinking about a lot more, I don't want them to have to think about that, so we're going to go standard flexible and see how that goes. Maybe for the first 20 minutes today, we'll see how we're doing and then maybe make some adjustments, but hopefully it'll all work out. But if it doesn't, then we're going to have to go back to the drawing board, and I'll be pretty annoyed because I thought long and hard about the tactic, and then we performed against York, so I was really happy about that. But no, it's good stuff. At Boston, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying having the players at our disposal. Being able to sign players was a big enjoyable part of the summer. It's something that we've not necessarily been able to do very much in the save so far. So hopefully we can go on and perform today and get a victory, get 3 points on the board, because that's exactly what we need. Here's I thought it was going to Kabongo, but here's Dalling now. Dalling to Southwell. Southwell to Fitzgerald. Davies comes out to collect. That was encouraging. Usually we're opened up by that sort of stuff. But here's Dalling again. Here's Southwell. That's forward to Fitzgerald. This time we were opened up, but went wide. We're not creating as many chances as we were with the old tactic, but I think having 3 men in midfield is key, really. So I think we're gonna move I've done the glitch, haven't I? Damn it. We're gonna move Watson over, and we're gonna play him in the advanced playmaker. We might put him on attack duty and see how that works. Gonna put Chapman in the middle on the ball winner midfielder, because I think he's got a bit more experience to Watson, and hopefully should be able to play in that role. Here's Watson. Watson now to 40. Jonathan 40 on the ball. He's lost it. His old weary legs getting in the way of him managing to get that there. Here's Dalling again. Come on. Good tackle by Chapman. That's what we wanted. Here's Baptiste. Oh, Southwell. He's going to pass it through, is he? Oh, wait. Come on. Get forward. That's it. Forward to Kabongo. This is a big chance for Kabongo. Oh, I thought that was in. Good old Kabongo, who hasn't had the best of starts to the season. I don't think we've quite worked out how's best to play him yet. He played... Oh, for goodness sake, another penalty. We've given away so many penalties so far in FM18, and it's just ridiculous. But can good old George Willis save this? I forgot your name last episode, but I certainly won't forget your name if you save this. Come on. Wheatley against Willis. It's 1-0 to Harrogate, who before this match are up in 4th. So they're a good side, to be fair to them. But Willis, pathetic really. But Chris Evans might get a goal if we continue to struggle. And I end up blaming the goalkeeper. That's into the middle. It's away by Kabongo. Fitzgerald now on the ball. Dalling. Oh. See, now I'm in that sort of catch-22. We're going to play a 4-2-3-1. We went to this against, what do you call them? York City, when we were 1-0 down. We're not 1-0 down. We weren't 1-0 down. When we were down to, well, not 10 men, but we lost our third midfielder, is what I'm trying to say. So hopefully that'll work. 40 hasn't had a good game, so we're going to put Murrell Williamson on. And we're also going to bring on Ward on this right hand side and see what them two can do. We're going to play him as a poacher, see if that helps. If nothing happens in 5 minutes, we'll bring on Phil Mitchell for the last 20. It's not looking like anything's going to happen, so Phil Mitchell, the time has come. You're going to come back from injury and you're going to score. You scored on your debut, so can you score now? That is what I want to know. Come on. Oh, 76 minutes gone. Gonna have to go overload now. Pump the ball into the box. And go for that. Come on. Please. Baptiste now on the ball. Baptiste. Nugent. Chapman. Baptiste again. Come on. Chapman to Watson. To Murrell Williamson, who loses it. Killick gets it away. Davies isn't going to get there. Here's Mensah now to Southwell. Marriott. Wheatley. Dalling. Davies away. Here's Wheatley again. Nugent away. Here's Murrow-Williamson. Come on. Murrow-Williamson down this left-hand side using his pace. And he's off, surely. He's off. Which means they're down to 10 men. The right back is off. Come on. There you go. Second yellow card. He's off. That's exactly what we needed. So he's away. Which is brilliant. Come on. Can we get back into this? It'd be really disappointing to lose this match so carelessly with that penalty. Doesn't look like we're going to do anything. It's going to be full time. And there it is. Full time. We lose 1-0. Last season our home form was terrific. This season our away form is better. Don't really know what to do, and we're sort of in the position where I'm probably going to go with what we know for the match against Guiseley. But then again, do I want to dump this tactic so early on? I don't know. Haven't made that decision yet. By the way, guys, how rude of me not to introduce the new signing Joe Ward from Woking on loan. He's quite good. He's come in from the National League side. He was at Dulwich Hamlet last season. I feel like I've told you about him, actually. I'm not sure, but he was from Dulwich Hamlet. He had a decent season, so hopefully we can get something good out of him. This time out, let's have a look at the team. I think we're going to go for the same thing, you know. I don't really see the need to change. I think maybe playing Kabongo on the left-hand side might work. He was playing there a lot last season, and he scored a lot of goals, so I'm hopeful. We'll play Phil Mitchell up front. I feel like we need to put another striker on the bench, but we don't have one. We do not have one, because Baptiste is in the midfield, so shall we play Joe Ward? Why not? We'll play Ward as well, and can we beat Guiseley when we're meeting Joey Barton? We're going to be dazzled and sort of starstruck by Joey Barton, and hopefully that doesn't mean that we're going to have a poor performance today, but let's get into it. Here we go. Hand over to the assistant, and I'm going to break a rule that I said I would never do this year, but I'm going to drink my tea and try not to slurp. I was told off in the comments section. He said I would be one of the best FM YouTubers out there, but I drink me tea and it puts him off, so I've never done it since, but I've done it now, and you can all see Gary's beautiful face there. And it's 1-0. The Take That Cup brings us luck, and it's Kabongo with the goal. Come on, boys. We've played him on the left-hand side. I can't believe, so anticlimactic. But Kabongo has put it in the back of the net. It's 1-0. And that's a good start against Guiseley, who are just below us in the league. But if we do win this game, and it's a big if, oh, what a save from Willis. If we do win this game, we'll go within 1 point of the playoffs after 5 games, which I will definitely take. Is it going to happen? No. They've pegged back immediately. I thought it was going to be a disallowed goal, but it's not. It was a wonderful looping corner, and yeah, well worked, to be fair. They deserved that. So it's 1-1 already, and heartbroken now. We're going to have to bring the Take That mug back in a minute. Available from all good Take That concerts. Davies now to Chapman. Come on. Chapman to Ward. That's forward to Phil Mitchell. This could be a chance. Phil Mitchell. Great save. Great save. And then corner. Ward into the middle. Feeney away. Here's Perver. I'll probably get sort of not advertiser friendly for saying that. But anyway, I've said it now, so we might as well milk it. Perver. Anyway, 30 minutes gone. And nothing's happened since that crazy Crazy opening sequence. Didn't work this time. It's lost its effect. We've used it too much. But half time, it's 1-1. For goodness sake. My good friend Toby, TIJ. By the way, go and check out his channel. He's doing Football Manager 2018 content. He is doing a save with RB Leipzig at the moment, which is really, really fun. So go and check that out. But we will be doing a Hedensford Road to Glory in the next couple of weeks, I think. So go and check that out. He's a great guy. And I know he would really appreciate it if you could go and just give him a comment and say hello. Chapman with a free kick hits the bar. He's on my featured channels on the homepage, as well as some brilliant FM YouTubers in there as well. So go and check them out. Here's Watson. Watson on the ball now to Baptiste, to Parker. And he's lost it. Now he has the Madram Mutu. I think he was the goal scorer, actually. Villette. It's out for a corner. But if we don't win today, it looks a lot worse than it probably is. Anyway, 55 minutes gone. We're going to go back to the old tactic. You know what I'm like. We're going to go Watson back there. He's going to play as a deep line playmaker and defend. I'm going to put him as that. And we're going to put him as that on attack. No, we'll play him as poacher, actually. We'll play him as poacher. Yeah, let's go for that. Come on, boys. Let's go back to basics and try and get a goal here. Parker now to Watson. That's forward. Sanders now to Maxted. Henschel now to Mamadou Dou. All the way over to Villette. Good tackle. Parker away. Watson. No, it's not Watson. It's Mitchell. Phil Mitchell. Goodness me, how could I forget? Here's Henschel now to Langston. Over the bar. But at least it was a highlight. Look at how even this game is. Probably deserves to be a draw, to be honest. They have been a lot dirtier, though. Has to be said. Kabongo's going to go up front now. And we're going to bring on Forte on that left-hand side. See what he can do. He's going to play on attack. Going to bring Wade on as well. He has a habit of scoring, so let's bring him on. See what he can do. 70 minutes gone now. Come on, boys. Feeney. Perver now to Akuma. Davies away. That's forward. The keeper comes out. Maxted now. It's away. Nugent gets it. Here's Forte. Come on, boy. Chapman. Oh, Phil Mitchell wins it back. Wait. Oh, for goodness sake. Sanders. Killer cuts it out. Can he get it away? He can. That's forward to Kabongo. It's just bouncing around. This is what I don't like about the direct play. Willis now to Killick. Killick forward to Mitchell. Phil Mitchell. Now to Chapman. That's forward to Kabongo with a chance. What was that? What was that? Nugent with the free kick. Kabongo to Chapman. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Who's taking it? I think it's going to be Forte again. He's scored one penalty this season. Oh, come on. Jonathan Forte, the man with Premier League experience. What has he done there? Oh, it just feels like it's going to go wrong. Nugent into the middle. It's another penalty. Yes. Who's going to take it this time? Kabongo, come on. Kabongo with the penalty. Puts it in the back of the net. It's 2-1. That's what we're talking about. That is what we are indeed talking about. It's 2-1. That's what we're talking about. That's the third time I've said that. Oh. It's 2-1. Right. Right, these two are going to move back now. And we're actually going to try something that people have been suggesting for a while, but I've been holding off on doing it. And now we've actually got an Anchorman in the team. This might be the next thing that we try. So let's see how it goes for this last few minutes. Davies, Chapman now to Jalala. Oh, Kabongo's got a hat-trick. Oh, that's offside. Unlucky. Oh. So, it was Jalala. And that's really cool. I've never ever seen that before. That offside thing. I've never seen a replay for an offside goal before, to be honest with you. But, looks like we're going to hold it out. Good stuff. Really good stuff. 2-1. Victory in the bag. That is what we're talking about. That's the 4th time I've said that. I need to really stop repeating myself. Anyway, very nice victory. Well done. We shake our hands with Joey Barton. Come on. We needed a victory there and we got one. That's brilliant. That's what we're talking about. No, it's good stuff. It's good stuff to get that victory there. Guiseley, a team in the National League last season. Fair enough, they're not doing that well this season, but it's only 5 games into it. So 7 points after 5 games. We're 2 points off the playoffs. We're ahead of both of our former teams, which is good. By the way, Blyth beat Curzon Ashton 4-0 away from home in their most recent match, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But things are going steadily at the moment. I think we just need to be a bit more consistent. We need to get these sort of stats up in the dynamics, and I think by the next episode we should hopefully be firing on all cylinders. We are going to be playing Curzon Ashton, our old team, in the next episode, and we might also do the FA Cup match, depending on who we get, but it might be Southport as well. I kind of do want to do FA Cup as its own separate thing, but it would be a little bit silly to do that on reflection. So we'll just have to see what happens, but we will be playing Curzon Ashton in that next episode. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like down below. It really does mean a lot for me and for the channel. If we could hit 25 likes on this video, that would be amazing. We've been consistently hitting 20 likes on the series. Early on it was 30, and I know there's about 100 of you watching a day, so if you're out there and you haven't left a like yet, make sure you do. That would be brilliant. Thank you. We hit 130 odd likes in the first 24 hours of the Ashes video, which is crazy. So if you haven't seen that yet, go and check it out. It's a rubbish video. Don't know why people are watching it. But anyway, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.